Hey guys, what is going on? I'm the Jez and welcome to my quick showcase video that I put together for you of the 5 new weapons from the Love and War update. So let's get straight into it. Number 1 is the Backscatter. Now this thing is mini-critting targets when fired at their back and at close range, -2 shots in the clip, no random crits, and also -20% accuracy as well. Now this thing, I love the idea. I love the idea that Valve wants you to get behind the enemy, flank them, use your mobility, use your double jump and your speed as a scout to flank them, get behind, and then destroy them. But, you know, it sounds good on paper. In reality, I think you're going to find that the shots, the mini crits for me personally, haven't been activating around 30% of the time when I really feel like they should have been activating. So it's frustrating when you don't get rewarded for doing the thing that the gun, you know, wants you to do. And also, accuracy thing as well. 20% doesn't sound like a lot, but really what that means is on average you're going to be doing 20% less damage each shot unless you're behind, and even when you are behind it's not that much of an improvement that it really makes me want to use this weapon. So couple the average damage thing with also the fact that you've got 2 less shots in your clip, and man, for me this gun is just nowhere near as good as the default scattergun, so it's not really viable as it sits for me personally. So moving straight on to the Airstrike and the base jumper for the soldier. So the Airstrike is an awesome launcher that gives increased attack speed while rocket jumping, clip size increases on every kill, but a -25% damage penalty and initial clip size, and -15% explosion radius as well on those rockets. And the base jumper is just a parachute that you deploy by pressing space while you're in the air. As you can see, that's what I'm doing now. I've got the parachute out and I'm floating nice and slow on the way down. It also should be noted that you can toggle the base jumper on and off in the same jump, so you can go hang, drop, hang, both in the same jump, which is really useful for avoiding fall damage sometimes. So with the Airstrike, as I said, that extra rocket you get each kill, similar to the Islander. So you start with 3 rockets and then you work your way up to 8 each kill, and I have to admit it's pretty difficult to get those first few kills sometimes. So that's quite a challenge, but my favourite thing about this combo is that it really encourages rocket jumping. And I think you'll find the better you are at rocket jumping, you know, the better you are at air strafing, the better you will do, the more fun you'll have and the more damage you'll do with this combo. So great job, Valve. And in terms of balance, some people are complaining about the so-called spammability of this weapon, but I think you'll find with the -25% damage penalty and the -15% explosion radius, what that basically means is that each rocket is effectively 40% less effective than the default rocket launcher rockets. So if you think you're just going to jump into the air and just rain rockets down aimlessly onto enemies and kill everything, I think you'll be very disappointed, because, at least for me personally, I found I really have to focus and I really have to aim where I'm putting my rockets in order to do the most damage and be really effective with this combo. So I think it definitely is balanced, but all in all, great combo. Definitely check out those new weapons for the soldier. So moving straight on to the Tide Turner now for the Demoman. This is an absolutely awesome shield that has +25% fire and explosive damage resistance, full turning control while charging as you just saw there, and kills while charging refill 100% of your charge meter now. And this is easily my favourite weapon of the update. This is what needed to happen to take Demo Knight from something that was gimmicky and fun but not really serious to something just completely viable and deadly for the Demoman. I'm so happy they did this. As you can see from these clips, you can now charge around corners and track your enemies like never before, so that's absolutely fantastic. Is this shield overpowered? I don't think so, because think about what it's competing with. It has to compete with the Sticky Bomb launcher, which, even though that did just receive a small nerf, still has the highest damage output of any weapon in the game, so of course these shields have to be awesome to compete with that. This is what they've done. They've brought the shield up to the same level as the stickies, I believe. So that's what shocked people. But all in all, great job, Valve. Love the new weapon, and I think we'll see a buff to the other shields sometime soon as well. Okay, moving straight on to the Classic now. This one allows you to charge and fire shots independent of zoom, no headshots when not fully charged, and a -10% damage penalty on body shots. A replica of the old Team Fortress Classic sniper rifle, you now hold mouse 1 to start charging your shot and then release when you want to fire. It's similar to the Ambassador, and you can now headshot while not scoped in, which is awesome. I really like the idea of this sniper rifle, no scope charging and headshotting, but in reality it's very clunky and hard to use. It kind of feels like the Ambassador and the Sydney Sleeper had like a weird love child, and I really don't like it. The pacing of this weapon is just too slow. It doesn't encourage body shots because of the damage penalty, and it also doesn't encourage headshots because it just takes too long to charge it up. So it's kind of like, well, how do I use this weapon? The current meta of TF2 is just so fast paced. I feel like this weapon is just too slow and ineffective to be viable as it is at the moment, especially when compared to the default sniper rifle. Anyway guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the new weapons in the comments below. Let's have a chat about it. God bless you, and I hope to see you next time.